Do not be afraid. Look at the fear. Do not be negative unless you want to be. Look at the negative thoughts that come and go. Do not be positive unless you want to be. Look at the positive thoughts that come and go. Stay aware. What you choose to focus on directly impacts the life you experience, parenthood, or the way that you experience parenthood, and the way that you experience your relationships. What you choose to think about, what you choose to focus on inside directly affects everything outside of you. It's one thing to be aware of that conceptually, intellectually. It's one thing to hear that and be like, you know what, I already knew that. That makes sense too. That's one thing, that's cool. If you are still watching this video, you are at a point in your journey where application matters more than understanding. What you choose to focus on within yourself, the thoughts you choose to give your time and attention to, directly impacts every single aspect of your life. So yes, a lot of crazy and wild things can happen in one's life. Yes, but you are extremely powerful in that you get to consciously co-create with whatever happens. You get to consciously co-create with life. You get to choose the way that you want to perceive a situation. The car breaks down. It's a horrible problem. It's bad. It's tragic. Life sucks. Or, okay, the car broke down and I have multiple ways that I can handle this. I'm blessed to have car insurance. I'm blessed to have car insurance that allows me to have a free tow within the 3 and 4 mile, 5 mile radius. Or I'm blessed to have a cousin or a partner or somebody that can assist me with this. Or it could have been way worse. I'm glad that it happened in the parking lot instead of, there are just infinite ways to view any seeming problem in a way that helps to keep you elevated and in a space where you can actually have creative ideas that will help you to move onward with less difficulty. That is powerful. That is extremely powerful. That is the power that you wield. That is the power that you have in every moment. But a lot of us may have grown up in a society and in an environment and around people who did not exercise that power consciously and intentionally. So a lot of us may have been programmed and conditioned to constantly think about the worst case scenario, to constantly feel like life is out to get us, to constantly feel like, dang, the car broke down. Now I'm a victim. Life sucks. I'm helpless. A lot of us have been programmed and conditioned to completely and totally be unaware of the power that we have to co-create with life and to make a conscious and intentional choice about how we are going to perceive what is happening in the moment. A lot of us may not have grown up in environments where we witnessed adults operate from faith. From faith. So a lot of us may be prone to just letting negativity be our guide. And even looking at people who are optimistic and who walk with their head held high, having faith that everything is working out for them, even when it appears not to be. A lot of us have been conditioned to look at those people as unrealistic. A lot of us have been programmed and conditioned to look at people who are happy and joyful majority of the time, to look at them like something's wrong with them or like they're fake. No, they are powerful, and so are you. Truly, to choose negativity is to choose more pain than the physical world already dishes out. Like the physical body is already temporary. You know what I mean? So it's already bound to experience physical ailments and aches, and as it gets older, the physical body is destined to endure some pain because it's temporary, right? The physical body is going to come to an end at some point, right? So we already have that going on. To choose negativity consciously and intentionally, to choose negativity, it's like, why add more? Well, number one, we've been programmed and conditioned to. And also, you tend to get more attention and validation from your peers and society when you are negative. When you ever notice, like, you tend to get a lot more validation and just a lot more people tend to really, really relate with what you're saying when you're being negative, or when you're shaming other people, or gossiping about other people, or judging other people. You tend to get it's easier that way to get a whole lot of people that are really into what you're saying. Because in this collective, in this world, it takes less effort, less discipline. It's extremely easy to be judgmental, to shame other people, to blame other people, to be fearful, anxious, hella judgmental. It takes no effort, discipline, or anything to be that way in this world. But I say to you, do not fear, do not be afraid, do not be negative unless you want to be. Instead, look at the negative thoughts that arise. Do not be positive unless you want to be. Instead, look at the positive thoughts that arise. Stay aware. You are the awareness of it all. What you choose to focus on directly impacts the life you experience, how parenthood feels for you moment to moment, and all of your relationships, including your relationship with money.